getting a job after I graduated from school. It was no longer on sport, you know, whether I could support myself. Now, it happened to be that between jobs, we had the birth of professional track. We had the ITA, Professional Track Tour, and I joined that for one season because it was a job and I could make a living at it. But the minute the season was over, I went back to work, and I was focused on normal life in those days was work on your profession, raise a family. It was not really to look at a career in sport. And I couldn't see Masters competition being even a remote possibility. Today we have all of these. So I think this has clearly been progress, and it's been a benefit because now I can tell young athletes when I coach them in my track camps that you can do sport your entire life. You don't have to retire when you're 25, when you're 45, or when you're 75. You can play sport. And I think that's a wonderful thing. It shows that our culture has changed. The sport has evolved, and it's progress. Life is funny, the doors that open for you. And for me, for example, first of all, I was young at the Olympic Games, 21 years old. I was a university student. I was not comfortable standing up in front of people talking. And so coming back from the Olympic Games, there was an incredible demand for me to make appearances. Still maintaining my amateur collegiate status, but my coach and I were asked to travel, do clinics, teach other teachers, teach other coaches, and begin to teach other athletes. This was something that was presented to me, and I've always enjoyed doing it. So whether it's being involved teaching young athletes, being involved with Special Olympics, being an inspiration to handicapped athletes, all of that was an opportunity that was presented to me, and it simply never went away. People invited me to participate, to teach at track camps. So today we'll do a camp where we'll have 120 to 150 athletes. They'll spend 5 days at a facility, usually at a university campus, so they're in the dormitories, they're housed, they're fed, they train twice a day, and they're taught their event by experts in their field. So camps are a great tool, they're a great resource to teach young people. Because one of our limitations in our sport is that in track and field, whether in high school, if you've got 15 or 17, 18 events, a coach doesn't know all of those events. My coach was a hurdler and a hurdles coach. So I ran the hurdles, but I high jumped. And so going to a camp gives opportunity for kids to get hands-on expertise from experts, and I think that's a great opportunity. I'm looking at trying to expand this globally because not every culture does what we do in the United States, and I think that we have a system that I can teach to other countries, and I hope to use other Olympians as role models and storytellers and experts in their events to try to work with other coaches. The other corollary to that now is I have masters athletes that are asking for advice. They want to come to my camp for kids. So it's interesting that we're still evolving and finding new solutions to give opportunities for people to become better athletes, better people, makes them feel good, they're healthier, they're fit. All of this follows along with Olympic ideals. It follows along with the ideals of athletics, and I think it's, I think the future holds great opportunities that we have not uncovered yet. We face challenges with finances, challenges with politics and governments, but still there's enough demand by the athletes that I think that we'll find solutions on how to make this a better world through sport, through athletics. Today, today I'm serving as a full-time volunteer. I'm president of the World Olympians Association. So that's our athletes and all of our Olympians belong to national associations in their countries. The World Olympians Association is the umbrella organization, similar to the IOC relative to the National Olympic Committees. So I travel around the world, try to get other Olympians activated, involved in community outreach, get them into schools, talking with kids, and learning that they are really the role models for other young people and other people that love athletics and inspire them to be able to participate. So I'm in the midst of retiring from my career as a professional engineer. I'll probably always stay involved with that. But today I have a new role traveling around the world and teaching the Olympic principles and the benefit of sport. My track camps are one of the ways that I get to do that hands-on and work with kids and athletes directly. But primarily I work with Olympian activities.